Should I start a line striping business in 2024? The answer is obviously yes, but in this video, I'm going to tell you why you should start your striping business in 2024. Yeehaw! Why? I'm just excited. What's good, people? As you can tell from that yeehaw, I'm very excited about this podcast episode and this episode of Mini Stripes. Why you should start a business in 2024? You should. So thank you to our sponsor of today's show, Mighty Line Floor Tape. Those guys rocks. Check them out, mightylinetape.com. So this question gets asked a lot, and the answer is yes. You should start a striping business in 2024. So it's not lost on me, like this podcast and the YouTube and all the work that Matt and I do, like it's attracting a lot of people who have not yet started a business. And so it's a totally valid question. Like, should I start my striping business this year? The answer is unequivocally yes. And I'm going to talk about three things here. I got my notes here about why I feel like it is a great year to start a striping business. I'm not going to lie. I don't think there's ever going to be a bad year to do it, but this year is a good year. So I'll tell you why. Three things that are in your favor for starting your striping business in 2024. So number one, the cost. The cost of starting a striping business, it's so small relative to how much revenue and money you can make. So it is a business. Let's be real. Please do not go out and start like hand rolling 4-inch paint lines on the ground. Like a lot of people ask that. It's not a viable option. Like you won't make money doing it. It's going to take you so long. You do need some capital to get started in this business. So the obvious expense you're going to need right off the bat is a line striping machine. Now, a lot of guys start out, they might have a truck already. They might have a cargo trailer already. In my case, I had a minivan already. Yeah, I started out towing a motorcycle trailer behind my Dodge Caravan. Don't really recommend, but chances are you don't have a lot of expenses up front other than your striping machine. So we have put out content and videos and podcasts about which striping machine should I buy. But generally, your cost on that is going to be pretty small. Like if you get started with a Titan Powerliner 3500 or my preferred choice, a Graco 3400, I think American prices right now, those are going for around 4,500 US. So around like close to $6,000 Canadian, give or take. Go to Sherwin-Williams, go to your paint stores, shop around for the best deal possible. The other great thing about getting your equipment from a place like Sherwin-Williams, and very few people know this, and it might not be 100% in your area, but go check it out. Good chance that Sherwin-Williams or a vendor like that, I'm not as familiar with the vendors in the States, so forgive me, but Sherwin-Williams will often give you, what do they call it? I think it's called a hard equipment account or something like that. Basically what it means is they will give you the machine in 4 equal payments, like no interest. And the funny thing is it often comes with like, you don't need to provide a lot of business experience. I don't even think they do a credit check. Maybe they do. But it was very easy for me. I was blown away when I got my striping machine. Instead of paying $5,000 up front, I got it in 4 payments of $1,250 over 4 months, which was huge. Because if you're like me, when I started, I had like 2 kids, no money. Like I was broke, didn't have a lot of money. So that 4-month payment plan was super, super helpful for getting my first Graco 3400. We still have that machine to this day. She don't do as much as she used to, but point is, you can get going in the business for very low cost. Very easy to go to your paint vendors, even if you're brand new, and get a charge account set up so you can buy some traffic paint on payment terms, which again will help you generate some cash quickly. Second reason why I would start a striping business in 2024 is the market. So I don't know your market, humble listener. I don't know where you are, but wherever you are, I'd be very much willing to bet there is room for another line striping company. Even if you're in a big city where there's lots and lots of options, line striping has a very, we'll call it like old school vibe to it. So it's got a lot of guys who are very, very good at the actual work, but maybe they've been around for a long time. Their business isn't really growing. They're not looking to grow, and they're happy just staying in their lane with their current customers, their annual restripes, things like that. That's true in pretty much any market. So very good chance, like do your research on, what competition you would have in your area. But if you do see other people offering striping in your city, don't be freaked out. Good chance that there's room for an upstart company, especially one that values like a web presence. You'd be shocked how many striping companies don't even have a website. A social media presence that are consistently telling a story of who the company is and putting out consistent content. Like, those things matter. That can influence people's buying decisions tremendously, especially as my generation of people and Matt's generation of people, which are younger people, are becoming, more and more involved in facility maintenance decisions. So like, your property managers aren't 65 years old anymore. They're like 30 or 40, and they're on Facebook and Instagram, and they're watching your stuff. So really good opportunity, even if you have competitors in your market, to get into that. One other thing that you should know, and I'm not going to bore you with all the stats. I don't even have them in front of me. But in your free time, go research projected construction growth in the United States of America in the next 10 years. It is absolutely insane. Like, construction as a whole is expected to go really big in Canada, the US, pretty much everywhere. And what that means is there's going to be opportunities as new construction comes for people to do new layouts, new pavement. And I don't think the numbers suggest that there's not enough contractors, reputable ones, to do the work. So really good time, macroeconomically speaking, to get into that. Third reason why you should start a striping business this year is community.
To be different people. Stop saying I'm different.
So even when I started, like in 2018, there was a few people out there who had content, were very helpful, but it was a little bit harder to find those people. You had to kind of stalk them on Facebook. And some people like Marvin Joels from Blacktop Banter, he's been around forever. Asphalt Kingdom, they've been around forever. And some of those great people that we all know on Facebook, I'm not going to even begin to list them now because I'm going to miss people. But there's obvious people that are very well established in this industry who just donate their time and will answer your questions. Very awesome. The community has really started to increase in the last couple of years, though. Like, even I've seen it in the last couple of years. So we're trying really hard at Stripe It to do that by putting out content like this, whether it's YouTube, podcast form. I'm interested in helping people start and grow their businesses. I think it's a fantastic thing to do. Blacktop Banter, I do a lot of work with Marvin and the team at Blacktop Banter. Absolutely love what they're doing. They make education and resources so easy to find. And then you got like guys who are quite frankly newer. Like, we had Chris Welch on the show, 3-4 weeks ago at the time of this recording. And like, that guy's only been doing it for a year, and he is crushing the community. Like, he has connected so many people. So now is just a great time to get in the industry. Easy to get connected with like-minded people who want to see you succeed and grow your business. So my hope is that this video has persuaded you to join the ranks with us. Start a striping company. If that's on your radar and you have any questions, reach out to us at this channel, Instagram, YouTube, email, carrier pigeon, all of the ways that we do all of the stuff. Just get in touch with me, and I'd love to help you guys out. So keep your stripes hot. Talk to you next week.